Hello, I'm Maggie Barclay. I'm the fitness coordinator for Bloomfield Township Senior Services, and this is Becca Smith. She is the assistant coordinator, and we're here today to take you through a Gentle Moves yoga class. So if you want to grab your mat, if you have blocks, whatever you want to be comfortable during meditation, just grab all those things. You can do this class barefoot or in shoes, whatever you're most comfortable with. We're going to go ahead and get started. So you're going to start in a standing position called mountain pose. So stacking your ankles, knees, hips, and shoulders, relaxing the shoulders down away from your ears. Palms are relaxed. I want you to put a little bit of tightness into your stomach from your hip to your hip. You don't have to squeeze anything hard, just a nice embrace of those core muscles, glutes, low back, belly. And then I want you to go ahead and start to just breathe in and out your nose. And now if you're comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes and continue to breathe just in and out your nose. Nice slow breaths. And I want you to notice your rib cage expanding in the inhale and contracting on the exhale. As you continue with this breath, I want you to allow your knees to soften, your feet to sink into the floor. And I want you to remember that this is your personal practice. So if you need to take a rest or lower your arms or just come back into mountain pose, feel free to do what you're most comfortable with. And now let's take a few moments to just breathe in and out our noses. Allowing the shoulders to drop down away from the ears. Nice slow breaths. As you're distracted by busy thoughts and sounds, as you will be, I want you to acknowledge those things and come back to your breath as many times as you need throughout this time together. You might feel your shoulders rise up on that inhale and sink back down on the exhale. Just bring awareness to the breath. And now slowly opening your eyes, bringing a focus to the horizon or the floor in front of you. We're going to warm our bodies up a little bit. Let's take a deep inhale, lift the arms, look up, palms together, exhale to chair. And let's do that again. Inhale, rise up, look up, and exhale to chair. Finding your breath with this movement. Bringing some warmth into our bodies before we get into the deeper stretches. Inhale up, exhale, heart center. Again, inhale up, exhale, heart center. And one more time, inhale up, exhale, heart center. And take a breath here. You might notice your heart rate is up a little. Relax your shoulders down. Just notice your breath and your heartbeat, bringing some energy into the body. Let's inhale up, and as we exhale, we're going to step our legs out wide, toes at a natural turn out. We're going to go ahead and bring our arms up, and we're going to lunge side to side. And just roll those shoulders front and back, just bringing warmth into the lower body and the upper body now. And just breathe. Enjoy the moment. And now we're going to take that right arm, we're going to reach it over that ear and back down. Lengthening up your side and back down. 2 more times. 1 more. And I'll take that same arm across your body. I don't want you to rotate your torso. So you're opening and closing that shoulder. and back. One more. And let's switch sides. Drop that other arm down and reach. Really lengthening up the side. One more. Same arm comes across the front and then opens into that shoulder joint, keeping your torso front. One more. And we're going to come back center, and we're just do a little tiny squat down and up. Warming into the hip joints and the legs a little more. Doing good, Becca? Now we're going to add a little heel lift, right and left. Or left and right, it really doesn't matter. Just lifting those heels, get those ankles and feet a little warmer. Let's do two more, 2 and 1. Now let's bring those feet in center and come back to mountain pose. Let's take a deep breath in through our nose and a long exhale out our mouth. And again, inhale through your nose and exhale out your mouth. Now just coming back center, bringing your breath back to coming in and out your nose. We're going to inhale our arms up, and as you lower your arms, you're going to tuck your right elbow inside the left for eagle pose. Now if you choose, you're going to take your right foot and cross it around the left. Now I want you to make sure your shoulders are relaxed away from your ears. And you just breathe. Find your breath. And on the next exhale, we're going to come back to mountain pose. Take a cleansing breath. And now inhale, arms come up. Exhale, left elbow goes inside the right or as close as you can get. We're not looking for perfection. Left leg crosses over. More advanced, you can go to the balance pose by lifting that front leg up. Find your breath, gently embrace the core muscles and breathe. On your next exhale, release your arms down to your side to mountain pose. Take a cleansing breath. And let's step over to the side of our mat. Standing once again tall in mountain pose. We're going to take a breath in here. Inhale, bring the arms up. And exhale, heart center. We're going to be starting some forward folds. So remember, just go to where your range of motion is. Don't ever do anything in here that gives you pain. You want to be comfortable. So let's inhale up. And we're going to exhale, forward fold. You can go shins, ankles, toes. We're going to work through this, okay? Now monkey pose, you're going to bend your knees, fingertips to the floor. Press your hips back, widen your upper back. Now I want you to really tighten into your belly and inner thighs for a reverse swan dive. We're going to press into our feet, rise up. We're going to inhale, we're going to look up. And then we're going to exhale to that forward fold again. Try to go a little bit deeper than last time. You're working towards getting those fingertips under the toes, or you can even use a block here if you need. Take some breaths here. Monkey pose. Bend your knees, flatten your back, fingertips on the floor. Imagine you're squeezing a ball between your thighs. Open that upper back. Embrace your core. Reverse swan dive up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. One more time. Again, wherever your hands will go. You can even use a block here if you choose for support. Wherever your flexibility takes you today at this moment. Now flatten your back. Fingertips down, Lengthen through your spine. Embrace your core. Reverse swan dive up. Inhale, exhale to heart center. Beautiful. You should start to feel a little bit warmer now. We're going to go into our first poses. Relaxing your shoulders, inhale up. Exhale, you're going to step the right foot back, just a short step back for warrior one. Relax your breath. Now you can keep your hands heart center, or you can extend them up and look up. Now I want you to embrace your core to help support your back and breathe. Find your breath. Now you're going to inhale, lift up. As you exhale, rotate that right foot forward, step out wide, open your arms. Your left heel is lined up with your right instep. Palms are down. You're going to look past those left fingertips. Now imagine the back side of your body is against a wall. Embrace your core and relax your shoulders. Now I want you to find that breath. One more breath. And on your next exhale, I want you to rotate your left palms up, drop your right hand down, lift that arm, reverse warrior, gazing into your palm. Unless you need to adjust for your neck, feel free to change your gaze. Reverse warrior, breathe. Core is gently embraced. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, side bend. Left arm goes to the side of your leg. Open your chest, lift that right arm. Try to stack your shoulders. If you need to, you can lean into that left leg, but try to work into your torso. Breathe. Let's go ahead and lengthen that right arm over your ear, deepen the stretch. Pressing to the outside of that right foot. Now release that right arm down in front, make sure that your core is tight, and lift your torso up. I want you to straighten that left leg, square your hips towards the front. Right toes are forward, open your arms. Push the right hip away and reach with the left. And then hinge at the hips for triangle pose. Once again, keeping your chest open, stacking your shoulders. Breathe, embracing your core. Find your breath. Now rotating that palm towards your ear and lengthen over your side. Feeling that nice lengthening up the side of your body. And breathe. Release that arm down in front, embrace your torso, come upright, turn all your toes forward. Now if you need support, you can place a block in front of you for a forward straddle. Let's inhale up and exhale, forward fold. Placing both hands down for now, soften your knees, breathe. Again, if you need, you can put a block there. You can even reach for your toes. Whatever feels good to you. Allowing the back side of your body to lengthen and breathe. Now placing your right hand directly under your face on the floor, palms flat, fingers are spread, or it's on a block. You're going to rotate from your torso open to the left. Find your breath. And come back center. Left hand goes directly under your face from the torso. Rotate open to the right. and bring both hands center. Soften your knees, heel toe your feet in slightly. Take one hand at a time to your thighs, draw the abdominals in, and slowly rise up. Head comes up last, and roll those shoulders back and down. We're going to step to the other side of our mat into mountain pose. Taking a breath here, we're going to repeat everything we just did on the right on the other side. So bring the focus back to your breath, breathing in and out your nose. We're going to start with an inhale up and an exhale to heart center. Now inhale up, exhale, left foot's going to step back just slightly into warrior one. Hands once again can stay at your chest, or you can extend up and look up. Find your breath. Inhale, lift up, exhale, step that left foot back wider, toes are forward. Once again, imagine you're against a wall, right heel aligned with the left instep. Take a breath, look past those right fingertips and breathe. Relax your shoulders, gently embrace your core. Rotating that right palm up. On your next exhale, release into reverse warrior. Left hand down, right palm up. Breathe. Remember, change your position if you feel tension or any pain. Breathe. On your next exhale, take it to side bend. Right hand comes to the side of your leg or the top. Extend that arm up. Embrace your core. And then go ahead and lengthen over your ear. Breathe. And now allow that left arm to sweep down in front, embrace your core and rise up. Two straight legs, right toes, left toes. Open your arms, push your left hip away and reach, and then hinge from your hip. Keep the chest open. Two straight legs, without a tight lock on the knees, breathe. Now rotate your palm and lengthen over your ear. Release that palm down in front, embrace the core, rise up, turn all your toes forward. Take a breath here, let's inhale up. And I want you to spread your fingers out wide, and you're gonna open up your chest, pull down through your shoulder blades, and then come down into a squat. Diva pose. Breathe. Your range of motion is according to your knees. There should be no pain. Embrace your core. And now pressing into your feet, inhale, rise up, reach up, and exhale back to diva pose. Draw through your back muscles, embrace your core. Breathe. Inhale up. This time exhale to heart center. Bring those feet in. And let's take a breath here. going to go ahead and step to the end of our mats into mountain pose. Take a deep breath in and exhale. One more time, deep breath in and exhale. Let's inhale, lift the arms, and exhale, heart center. And now I'm going to talk you through a sun salutation. We're going to start by inhale, lift the arms, look up. You're going to exhale, hands to thighs, flat back. Inhale, just glance up. Exhale to a forward fold. And then you're going to step back into downward dog. Now, if you don't want to be in downward dog, you can go to all fours or even child pose. Or you could put your forearms down. Downward dog, your weight bearing should be in the balls of your feet and in the patty part at the base of your hands. The base of your fingers, excuse me. Draw your shoulder blades back. Tailbone presses up. Bellies are in. Elbows turned in slightly. Breathe. Now we're going to shift forward into plank. Hands under the shoulders. Nice straight body alignment. Abdominals are tight. Now we're going to chaturanga, meaning keeping our elbows close to our sides. Lower down. Now you can put your knees down during that if you choose. Up dog or cobra. You can put your forearms to the floor if you need to. Abdominals are lifted. And now we're going to lift our tailbone, sit back into extended arm child pose. Big toes together, knees open, forehead comes towards the floor. Push your hips back. Remember, everybody's different. Wherever your hips go are fine. Breathe. Couple more breaths here. Still feeling that rib cage expand and contract. And now coming up into a seated position, let's go ahead and sit and extend our legs forward. I want you to sit tall into your spine and relax your shoulders down. Staff pose. Hands are at your side, shoulders are back and down, and you're looking straight ahead. Breathe. This pose is harder than it looks. And now let's go ahead and tuck in that right leg. And let's cross it over. Keep your spine nice and tall and engaged. Wrap your left arm around your leg. Right hand goes behind by your tailbone. Keep that torso tall and then rotate that spine, a spinal twist. And look down at that right hip. And breathe. And go ahead and release, extend those legs forward. You can shake it out a little bit. Take a big cleansing breath in and out. Relax those shoulders. And now tuck in the left leg and then cross it over. If this bothers your hips, you don't have to cross it over, just hug that knee in. Right arm wraps around. Left hand goes behind, lengthen your spine, and then rotate your torso. And look down at that left hip. One more breath. And then come back center and release. Shake those legs out a little bit. And then we're going to face forward. Let's go ahead and bring the soles of our feet together. The closer your heels are to the center, the deeper the stretch will be. You can hold your ankles or your toes, whatever feels comfortable for you. You don't need to bounce those legs, just allow gravity to do the work. The gravity will drop those legs towards the floor. Let's take some breaths here. Taking your gaze out in front, keeping that neck neutral. Relax your legs. Allow gravity to lengthen those inner thighs. And breathe. Relax your shoulders. Couple more breaths here. And let's go ahead and bring those knees up. Give yourself a little hug right here. Press your rib cage into your thighs. Lengthen your spine. Just give yourself a nice hug. And then let's go ahead and come up to all fours. Knees will be under the hips, hands are under the shoulders. If you need to release your wrists, you can go knuckles down if you need to give your wrists a break. Hands are under the shoulders once again, knees under the hips. You're going to start at your tailbone. Take a breath in, exhale, round up into cat pose. So you're drawing your abdominals in, gently pressing the hands into the mat so you get a nice lengthening all the way through your spine and that upper back. Breathe, head should be hanging loosely and comfortable. Now start at your tailbone. From here, you're either going to go to a nice neutral spine with a flat back, or you're going to lift your tailbone up, shoulder blades down, chin up just slightly, if your spine allows, into cow pose. Now finding your own rhythm, you're going to hold in cow pose, take a breath in through your nose, and as you go into cat, you're going to exhale out your mouth. Look through your legs, and then inhale back to either neutral spine or cow. Inhale and then exhale to cat. And one more, wherever you're at. Finish where you're at. And come back, big toes together, knees turn open. Let's go ahead and sit back into child pose. Whatever version is comfortable for you. Just give yourself a little rest. And now coming up to all fours once again, we're going to go into quadruped, or some know it as bird dog. If you're not able to do both the arms and the leg at the same time, just do one or the other. We're going to start by extending our right arm out, thumb up, and then as you're ready, stabilize that left arm and extend the left leg. Imagine you're lengthening from fingers to that heel, pushing through the walls on both sides. Try to square that left hip. And breathe, now release. Take a breath. Extend the left arm, thumbs up, palm forward, and extend the right leg. That leg should not be above hip level. We don't want any arch in the back. Embrace your core, breathe. And come back center. Big toes together, knees turned out. This time traditional child pose. Forehead to the mat. Drop your hips back, arms along your sides of your legs. And breathe. Couple more breaths here. Everything's relaxed. And now go ahead and help yourself up back into a seated position facing forward. We're going to go ahead and take those heels down, toes up, nice and wide. You're going to lean back on your fingertips, not on your wrists, so on your fingertips and the patty part of your hands. And then I want you to take those feet wide. You're going to drop both knees to the right, and they should be 90 degrees. Okay? You're going to feel that left hip doing a little bit of work, and then we're just going to flip it to the other side. So now the right hip is getting a little bit of work. This should never be painful. So you're going to adjust the wideness of your legs or adjust the bend on your knees a little bit, and then back again. We're trying to release those hip joints. And over. Let's do one more on each side. Let's go ahead and roll down to our backs with our knees bent and feet flat to the floor. Head is resting on the floor. Just take a moment, enjoy this, and breathe. Now I want you to extend your right leg out on the floor, and you're going to hug in your left knee. While you're hugging that left knee in, go ahead and slowly rotate your ankles. It's important to keep the flexibility and mobility going in our ankles. They're super important for walking and stabilizing, balance, reverse the direction. Don't rush it. Feel the connection into your leg and your shin. And now go ahead and keep your right hand on that left leg. Open your left arm to the side, palm up. And you're going to draw that left leg across your body. Keeping your chest towards the ceiling. Now you should feel lengthening into that left shoulder, bicep, and into your left hip. You should be resting that left foot on your leg, the floor, or you could even use a block depending on your flexibility. And just breathe into that left torso. One more breath. Make sure that you're gently engaging that core. Come back center and hug both knees in. That back, a nice stretch. And let's extend that left leg out on the floor. While you're holding that right knee in, go ahead and rotate that right ankle. Nice and slow. Notice the connection of your leg and your ankle. And reverse the direction. And now holding the left, with the left hand, hold that right leg, open the right arm, and draw that right leg across your body. Now feeling the stretch in the front of the right shoulder and arm, and into the right hip and torso. Again, either resting your foot on your leg, or a block. Should not be up in the air. And breathe. And one more breath. And then bring yourself back center, placing both feet flat on the floor, knees bent. Once again, just enjoy this moment. Close your eyes and breathe. Now walking your heels close to your glutes. Arms are at your side. I want you to embrace your glutes first and then peel your vertebrae off the mat into a bridge. Relax the upper body. Now I want you to imagine the tops of your legs sliding forward over your kneecaps, really lengthening the quadriceps, the fronts of your legs. Breathe. And now thinking about the vertebrae way up at the top, at the base of your neck or the tops of your shoulder blades, I want you to slowly start to roll down, meaning tucking into that core so you get the mid back and the low back, opening space into the vertebrae, breathing all the way down to the tailbone, and then walk those feet out. We're going to go ahead and go into meditation now. So I want you to go ahead and get comfortable. You can keep your knees bent, or you can walk your feet out, heels to the corners of the mat, palms up. If you need a blanket or a pillow for your head or something under your knees to support your back, make yourself very comfortable. Now I want you to close your eyes. And I'm going to talk you guys through this meditation. So I want you to focus to your breath. And as you get distracted, once again, acknowledge it and come right back to your breath. So let's begin with a nice, slow breath. In and out, just your nose. I want you to notice the softness of your eyelids on your eyes. And I want you to release that space between your eyebrows and your forehead. Allow it to release. Now relax your jaws. Take deeper, slower breaths. Feel that exhale move down over your shoulders, relaxing your arms all the way into your fingertips and your knuckles. Feel the wideness of your upper back. Allow your hip bones to sink down into the floor. Relax your legs. Feel that breath move through your legs, down your shins and your calves, into your ankles, and through your toes, the tops and the bottoms of your feet. Now we're going to go into some belly breathing. Allow your body to rest. But I want you to, on the inhale, allow your belly to expand. And on the exhale, allow your belly to contract. Inhaling, feel your belly expand. Exhale, feel your belly contract. Finding your rhythm. And now come back to the rib cage. On the inhale, feel your rib cage widen, even along the floor, and along the sides of your ribs. Exhale, feel the rib cage contract. On the inhale, imagine and feel your mat rise up to the back side of your body. And on the exhale, feel your body melt back into the mat. Inhale, feel the mat connect to the back side of your body. And exhale, allow your body to sink back into the mat. Feel that connection and feel your breath. And now relax your breath. Just breathe naturally in and out your nose. And if you choose, you can bring your hands to your belly and your rib cage, or leave them at your sides. And just breathe naturally in and out your nose, nice and slow. Breathing in peace and exhaling joy. See and feel the word peace as you inhale, and see and feel the word joy as you exhale. And now filling your mind with quiet gratitude for the moments. Now scanning your body from the top of your head to your toes and your fingertips. If you feel any tension, I want you to breathe into that space and let it release. Just breathe. We're taking a little deeper breaths. I want you to wiggle fingers and toes. Maybe stretching your arms overhead and lengthening your toes. And then bending your knees, placing your feet flat to the floor. And as you're ready, you're going to roll to your side and slowly help yourself up into a seated position. Whatever's comfortable for you, placing your arms on your legs. Go ahead and close your eyes for a few more moments and just breathe. Remembering that each breath is a gift and each day is a gift. And we need to continue to practice living with an attitude of gratitude, no matter what our circumstances, and that can be hard at times. But as we breathe, we remember that there's always something to be grateful for, such as this time where we're able to relax, let go, and just breathe. Now, as you slowly open your eyes and bring some energy back into your spine, let's take an inhale up together and exhale, heart center. Remember to be kind, to be grateful, to find the moments in your day and be astonished with those moments. And from my heart to all of yours, from Becca and I, namaste. Thank you so much for joining us. We're happy to have you here with us. Come see us at the center. The number there is 248-723-3500. We would love to see you there. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.